My name is Kos Christou. I've been a manager since the age of under sevens, so this is my 7th year. I've also had other roles within Omonia. I was chair of the discipline for 3 years. That's something that I felt quite passionate about because I believe that we've got to show good examples to our children. So unless we act correctly, responsibly, we are the examples for the children.
Is football for you? Why
Yes.
is it such a passion? Why do you love it so much?
I love it because my whole family loves it. My mum watches every Arsenal game. She loves football. My sister is more passionate than me. Her daughter was asked to go to Arsenal for trials, but in the end, whatever. So it seems like it's been in our makeup almost. I don't know why, but I've always been, as I say, mad about running, mad about fitness and health because of the good aspects. And also, for me, for my son, is even though I don't know if I really want him to be a professional footballer, but I believe it gives you so many good attributes about how to deal with success and failure, how to interact with other people, how the whole thing about it's just there's so many positives out of football because it's a team sport.
Do you think he's got a lot of good mates from it? Do you think he's...
Definitely. Oh yeah. And also when he hopefully eventually goes to university, then that's an easy way of making friends. You break the ice if you go into a room and a meeting of people that you've never seen before. It could be an icebreaker, so to speak. So there's so many good attributes to playing in a team, and hopefully these friends that he's going to grow up with as well. So I've always encouraged it, I must be honest.
All these boys live in Enfield.
The majority is Enfield, Southgate, Winchmore Hill.
So, and
A lot of them go to school together as well.
right.
And that's how we get our team, because I'll say to my son or to the other boys, we're looking for a forward if there's whatever. So then people just recommend other people as well. Friends recommend other friends. Parents that want their child to play football as well, they will tell us. The fact that I'm involved in other things as well. You just make yourself available more than anything else.
So it's like a community project. You're running something for the community because you're volunteering your time, I'm guessing.
100%. Everything we're not paid, what have you. But, we get something out of it as well, because at the end of the day, when we're seeing the boys, I've seen the boys from the age of 7, they're now 14. So I feel also we can influence as well how, not just on the football side, but their education. It doesn't matter if you say, oh, have a good week, how did you do during the week? Football is important, but don't forget that your studies is the most important thing. And it's nice that we just take I think all the managers, we don't just take an interest just for the football, but their well-being. And it gives us also the opportunity. We've got a few boys in our team that are not as fortunate as others, so we're given the opportunity of helping children that aren't as lucky as my children, for argument's sake. So that's where I get my enjoyment, knowing that I can help other kids. Omonia Youth FC. It's our club emblem as well. The 4 stars indicate that we have won 4 Middlesex Youth Cups, and as a comparison, a Middlesex Youth Cup is equivalent to winning the Champions League for adults. So that for us is something that we're really proud of. We've been around since 1994 as well. There is a men's team called Omonia, but we're nothing to do with it. It's just a coincidence in terms of the names.
And is it a Greek name?
Omonia is a Greek name, yes. I will have to pass you over to the chairman because he knows accurately exactly what Omonia means, but yeah.
And your Greek roots, is it
Greek
Roots?
Cypriots.
Greek Cypriot roots. Is it significant or is it now completely coincidental?
It is significant because people like yourselves, you're asking us and also the children, why do you like to play for this particular team? Also, there is a team called Omonia in Cyprus. So when they see, maybe not in the Champions League, but in other European competitions, the children will at least attach themselves to something a lot bigger as well. But we've got plans as a club as well in the future. We're going to have, I think from next year onwards, we will have a men's team. So we don't, in the past we've stopped at the age of under 18s. But in the future, what we're going to be doing is from there, we're going to have a men's team, and we hope to progress them to a good level. That's our ultimate goal. But it's a long-term plan. It's not something that we can achieve within 1 or 2 years. But you've got to start somewhere. It's a building block, and we hope to be around for many, many years.
Your boys like a little family to each other?
I would say definitely yes. I mean, they play together. They will form friendships, and it's not rare for, hopefully in the future, maybe somebody is going to have an opportunity to hire somebody that they've played with, etc., etc. If somebody is successful, and you don't know what life is going to bring. So the more contacts that we have, the more friendships that we have, the better it is for everybody concerned.
And you and the other coaches and that, are you like really good friends?
Yes, the coach that I've got here today, he is a parent of another child. I also normally employ another level 2 coach. I'm actually level 2 coach as well. The basic is a level 1. I've done a little bit more advanced. I had a lot of spare time, I suppose, I don't know what, but I just wanted to give the kids something a little bit more. So normally we have 2 level 2 coaches, and we've got a level 1 here as well.
Do you play yourself?
Yes, I do. I've played from the age of very, very young. I can't remember, maybe too young. I'm 51 years old, and I still play every Friday, 5-a-side football. You see, I suppose, now thinking about one of your earlier questions, it's because what I've experienced. We had a circle of friends from the age of 18, 19, that we all played together. Now, 32, 33 years on, out of a core of about 12, 13 players, 8 of us are from then. So I've seen the benefits, and we actually still travel where we used to travel back in 1981, what have you. It's the same place, the same time, but it's an opportunity for all of us to meet together, and that's why I suppose I'm lucky enough to be reasonably fit and to be able to coach the children as well. And that's what I want for my son.
It's had
because
a huge impact in your life, really, hasn't it?
Yeah. Thinking about it, you know, sometimes I leave here at 8 o'clock, I go home, and at 8:30 my friends come round, and we go down to Finsbury Park to play football. And we've been doing that at the same time, the same place, and now when we're short, my son has come twice. And I envisage it in the future, and I hope that one day he will continue that same contract. So we've had that same contract at the same place, same time for over 30 years. What is sad is some of our friends that we're still very close with, but they stopped playing for whatever reason, other commitments, etc., etc. And they so badly wish that they continued, because they may have put weight on, then maybe not as healthy as us, or for whatever reasons, you know, and they see the value of being fit, and it's the community, because we've stayed together, and our wives are friends as well because of it. We are all Greek, but through time, if we've been short maybe, where I'm playing, if we're short, there was once or twice there was an Indian guy there, so then he joined our group, and then he would bring in another friend of his, cousin, etc., etc. So it's a coincidence that all our friends are Greek, but whenever there's an opportunity, we don't discriminate in any shape or form, and I think it's a fantastic thing to have, especially when we look at the boys. There's a cross-section of so many different cultures here, but this is what life is all about.
Which is